Friends, this is our 7th lecture for B.Sc chemistry, topic electrolytic conductance. Now, in the 6th lecture, we have studied, in the first lecture we have studied the conductance and Ohm's law. Second lecture, specific resistance. Third lecture, we have discussed specific conductance. Fourth lecture, we have discussed equivalent conductance. Fifth lecture, we have discussed the cell constant and measurement of cell constant practically or experimentally. Then sixth lecture, we have studied the types of conductivity cell and the measurement of conductance experimentally. All these 6 lectures we have completed, and now we are going to discuss in the 7th lecture the Wheatstone bridge circuit. Now, Wheatstone bridge circuit, for what it is given? So this Wheatstone bridge circuit is given for the calculation of resistance in an unknown solution. If there is unknown solution, you have given the conductometer and conductivity cell, you can measure the resistance. This is a practically, experimentally. But theoretically, how to calculate the resistance by using the Wheatstone bridge circuit? Calculation of resistance from the solution, unknown solution, using the Wheatstone bridge circuit. Now, I have drawn this figure. See the figure. Here B and C is a uniform resistance wire. This B to C is a uniform resistance wire. Now it's connected with the battery E for the supply or passing the current I. This wire is divided at a point D. This wire is divided in the form of resistance R1 and R2. B to D, R1. D to C, R2, R1 and R2. Now, this is connected at A. Now, A to C, there is a variable resistance R and the capacitor K. Variable resistance R and capacitor K. Now, here A to B is connected with the C is the conductivity cell, means unknown solution where the conductivity cell is deep, therefore it is written as Rx. So this is resistance, unknown resistance, this is known resistance. Now this uniform resistance wire is connected through the detector D. D is the detector through which this uniform wire is connected, and this J is a sliding contact to move on the uniform resistance wire. Now all these parts or devices are written here. C is the conductivity cell, means this one. R is a variable resistance, this one. D is the detector, this one, where the you can detect the potential which is moved on the uniform resistance wire. B.Sc is the uniform resistance wire divided into two parts R1 and R2 at a point D. BD R1, DC R2. J is a sliding contact. This is a sliding contact moved on the wire BD, BC to select a point D where this detector shows the zero deflection or null deflection. Now K is a capacitor in parallel with the variable resistance. This is unknown resistance Rx and R is a known resistance. So this battery E. Now this is the diagram of Wheatstone bridge circuit. Here bridge is formed AC and DC. Here bridge is formed AB and BD. This bridge is formed. Therefore, it is called as a bridge circuit given by the Wheatstone. Now, we are going to study how to calculate the resistance of a solution. See, the resistance. Now potential drop or potential is nothing but the current multiplied by resistance. Potential is theoretically calculated as potential drop or potential E is equal to current into resistance. Means potential E is nothing but the current I into resistance R. This is a general formula. Okay. Now see in this bridge circuit what happens. Now here the battery E or source is on, then current I, this is the current I, is flowing in the circuit. So current I flowing through this direction, but at a point C, this current is divided into two current, I1 and I2. Okay? Current I from the source or battery is divided at a point C because there is a bridge. This uniform resistance and variable resistance. This current I is divided into two current, I1 and I2. This I1 is flowing in this direction A to C and I2 is flowing in this direction C to D. Therefore, potential drop across the AC, potential drop across the AC is EAC. Right here, EAC is equal to the potential drop across AC in this variable resistance. Potential drop across AC is equal to potential drop across DC. Potential drop across DC. These are same in this bridge. In the two variables, this current flowing from the battery is divided into I1 and I2. Therefore, are the same. When there is a null deflection at a point D, our detector shows the zero deflection. So these two potentials are same. EAC means on this and EDC on this are same. And potential is nothing but the product of current and resistance. Potential is nothing but the potential drop is equal to current into resistance. Now see the current on AC. Current on AC is nothing but the resistance and current. Current and resistance multiplication. Current is I1, so I1 R2. Sorry, I1 R. This current I1 on AC, R is a variable resistance, is equal to I2 R2. I2 R2. This is equation number 1. The potential drop across AC is equal to potential drop across DC. Current into resistance. Current is I1 on AC and resistance is R. Current is I2 on DC and resistance is I2. Now this is equation number 1. Similarly, current drop, potential drop across AB is equal to potential drop across BD. Potential drop across AB is equal to potential drop across BD. So EAB is equal to EBD. B to D. Now, what is the current and resistance on AB? AB current is this I1 is flowing through this direction, so current is I1 and resistance is Rx. Current I1 into Rx is equal to, on this BD, the current is I2 and resistance is R1. I2 R1. Now this is the equation number 2. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Divide these two equations. Divide the equation 2 by 1. Divide equation 2 by 1. Equation 2 by 1. So equation 2 is I1 Rx is equal to I2 R1 divided by R. What is equation 1? I1R. I1R. What is equation 1? I2R2. So in this equation, you will observe that this is equation 2 divided by equation 1. So this I1 get cancelled with this I1 and this I2 get cancelled with this I2. Write the remaining equation Rx divided by R equal to Rx divided by R equal to R1 upon R2. R1 upon R2. So in this equation, Rs is the unknown resistance where the conductivity cell dipped in the solution. R is a variable resistance which is known. R1 is known. Length of the wire. R2 is known. So these three are known. R, R1, R2. You will get the Rx. So Rx is equal to R1, R2 into R. So in this way, you can find out the Rx. Rx is nothing but the unknown resistance is calculated by knowing the value of R1, R2 and R. So this is about the Wheatstone bridge circuit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next lecture we will see the problems on how to determine the equivalent conductance, specific conductance and cell constant. Thank you. Thank you very much.